Every morning before sunrise, David quietly left his small house while the family was still asleep. His wife, Grace, often wondered why he always looked tired. His children noticed that he rarely attends school events and hardly spends time relaxing. To them, he seems distant and constantly busy. David worked as a mechanic during the day. What nobody knew was that after closing his workshop each evening, he went to another job loading goods at a warehouse until midnight. For years, he kept his secret. The family lived most modestly, but the children always had school fees paid on time. There was food on the table, clean clothes to wear, and roof over their heads. Whenever the children asked for something he could not afford, immediately David would smile and say, "Be patient, God will make a way." As the year passed, the children grew older. Sometimes they complained that their father was never around. Other fathers attend every school program. His son complained one day. "Why is daddy always working?" his daughter asked. Grace felt hurt hearing those words because even she did not fully understand the burden her husband carried. One rainy evening, David returned home later than usual. He looked exhausted. During dinner, he suddenly felt dizzy and collapsed. The family rushed him to the hospital. After several tests, the doctor explained that David's body was severely exhausted for years of overworking without proper rest. The news shocked everyone. By helping gather some of his belongings from work, Grace found an old notebook hidden in his locker. Curious, he opened it. Inside every page filled with calculations, expenses, and personal notes. One entry reads, "Extra warehouse shift tonight. Chinedu school fees are due next week." Another read, "Missed lunch today. Save the money towards Ada examination fee." Further down, Grace found a note that brought tears to his eyes. "I wish I could spend more time with my family, but I have my children to have opportunity I never had." Page after page reviewed the sacrifices David had made. He has killed meals, he has walked long distance to save transportation money, he has worked weekend and holidays. Everything he did was for his family. When the children read the notebook, they could not hold back their tears. For the first time, they understood why their father was always tired. They finally saw the love hidden behind the sacrifices. When David recovered and returned home, something has changed. His son greeted him with a hug. His daughter sat beside him and thanked him for everything he has done. Grace held his hand and said softly, "You carried this burden alone for too long." David smiled. "I never wanted recognition," he replied. "Seeing you all succeed was enough." But the family refused to let the sacrifices remain unnoticed. They organized a small celebration at home. There were no expensive decoration, no grand gifts, and no special guests. Just a grateful family gathered around the man who had quietly given everything for them. That evening, David looked around the room and saw tears in the eyes of the people he loved most. For the first time in many years, he felt understood. The children learned an important lesson that day. Sometimes the greatest cost of love are the sacrifices nobody sees. And often, the strongest person in the home is the one who carries the heaviest burden in silence. That day forward, the family made a promise. They would never wait until it was too late to appreciate the people who sacrificed for them. because love is not only shown through words. Sometimes love looks like early mornings, late nights, tired hands, and a father who quietly gives everything so the family can have a better future. Thank you.